When we talk about freedom today, the conversation tends to feel a bit narrow, as if the world can only be understood through one diagram. On one side, you place the free societies, and on the other side, you place the unfree. It is a simple chart that flatters those who drew it, and it hides more than it reveals. Societies are not software presets. They evolved through history, through culture, through faith, and the circumstances that they inherit. What works in one place may not work in another. And the real test of governance is not how closely you resemble someone else's model, but whether people live with dignity and security under your care. Islam approaches governance from a very much different lens. It does not deny liberty. In fact, it encourages freedom. It does not fear progress. It asks an even deeper question: what is the purpose behind all those power? Because in Islamic tradition, leadership is an Amanah. It is a trust. It is stewardship, and a steward does not chase applause. A steward carries responsibility, just like a lantern in the night, ensuring others see a safe, bright path. Sayyidina Umar ibn al-Khattab did not measure success by how loudly the world admired him. He worried about a hungry child in a distant province. He did not speak of GDP, but of justice. He built roads so widows could travel safely and merchants could trade fairly. He cared about the unseen and the underserved. That was leadership rooted in accountability to the Creator and service to the creation. And this is where many modern systems struggle. We have become comfortable measuring progress in numbers, growth charts, quarterly reports, annual reports, headlines about economic successes. Yet, society only truly strong when the weakest person can stand for himself with dignity. If a child goes hungry, if a widow feels unsafe, if the poor are forgotten, then the system has failed. No matter how tall the buildings are, the skyline looks. We are living in a period of transition. Old assumptions about governance and power are breaking down. New models are emerging. Voices from outside the traditional centers of power are offering different ways of thinking about freedom, responsibility, and human purpose. And this is an opportunity to take stock and begin asking ourselves, what kind of society do we truly want to build? Do we want one that rewards noise, ego, and accumulation? Or one that honors humility, duty, and compassion? At the Sayyidina Omar Institute, this is a conversation we are nurturing. We focus on character and leadership, because the future will belong to those who carry values, not just skills. Young minds need more than ambition. They need a compass that points towards service, justice, and dignity. They need to understand that real achievement is not personal success alone, but the upliftment of others. Our aim is simple: shape leaders who think deeply, who act with integrity, who understand that power is not a throne. It is a responsibility. If we get that right, we do not just build successful individuals, we build societies that endure.